Hello and welcome to Dandoozi. Today I'm going to be opening up this little pack that I just picked up at Walmart. We've got the Knockout Collection. Shows Kyogre on the front. Let's see what we've got here. So we've got the foil card, a sticker sheet, pretty cool, and a couple of booster packs. So hopefully we've got some good stuff in here. Let's see what we got. We are ripping into this box. First up, we got the stickers. Nice. Oh, I've loved Kyogre since Pokemon Sapphire. He'll always have a special place in my heart. Very cool. Booster pack. Booster pack. And then we have the card right there. Kyogre. Got a couple of really strong attacks there. Let's see. Attack does 20 damage for each basic water energy card in your discard pile. And swirling waves will discard 2 energy. So if you're using this one in a deck that you're building, you're definitely going to want to focus on discarding energy to be able to use that Riptide attack. Although swirling waves is going to do the trick, but if you're discarding energy there, then you're going to need something else to help. So that's a neat card. Very good for a deck. Put these up there. Right, and first up, we'll do the Surging Sparks. I always have trouble opening these. Give me a second here. Got it. Alrighty. Of course, we got the scan code. Right. And the energy, of course. Got fire energy. First up, Helioptile. Tiny Bolt and Reckless Charge. Nice little artwork. Capsakid. That'll be good for my deck building. I needed a couple Capsakids. Sigilith. Let's see. Psybolt. Flip a coin. If heads, your opponent's active Pokemon is now paralyzed. Takes 3 energy, but still a good card. Double draw is always useful. Duraludon. This is typically a good card, especially if you have some Archaludons. But 130 damage, that packs a punch. Clement's Quick Wit. Heal 60 damage from each of your electric Pokemon. Super useful. Neat. Paldean Tauros. So there's a couple different Tauroses. There's the fire, there's a water type Tauros, and of course there's also the standard normal type Tauros. Spirited Tackle. If your opponent's active Pokemon is a stage 1 Pokemon, this attack does 90 more damage. Yeah, typically these cards are pretty strong. If you can get these right out of the gate, play it right away, you can usually do some good damage. Deduction Kit. I don't think I've seen this one. Look at the top 3 cards of your deck, put them back in any order, or shuffle them and put them on the bottom of your deck. Oh, that's useful. Always love a good item. Oh, and speak of the water Tauros, here's a foil card here. Neat that I got both in there. Jet Headbutt does 100. Oh, but upthrusting horns. You may put up to 2 energy attached to your opponent's active stage 2 Pokemon into their hand. That's super useful. Applin, another foil card there. I like that little artwork. Oh, very nice. Alolan Executor EX. Very cool. 150 damage on that Tropical Frenzy. And you may attach any number of basic energy cards from your hand to your Pokemon in any way you like. I think I have this card, but in a different artwork, so this is very neat. Flip a coin. If heads, knock out your opponent's active basic Pokemon. If tails, knock out one of your opponent's bench Pokemon. So obviously a really good pull there. Sweet. Love to see that. Alright, now we've got a Twilight Masquerade pack. Alright, first up, of course, we got the scan code. And then your energy. Emolga. Always love an Emolga. Hisuian Growlithe. I really like this Growlithe design. It's very interesting that they made a fighting type, and he almost looks more like a fire type than the actual fire type Pokemon. And if you've played Arceus, he shows up near a volcano quite often. So interesting. Oh, Monferno, good card. I have an Infernape that I could use this one with. Nose Pass. I get a lot of these guys. They're funky little dudes, and I love to see them. Ariados. It's always a good one. Your opponent's active evolution Pokemon's retreat cost is 1 star more. I love to see abilities. So Big Net is good to see. Typically, grass Pokemon require less energy on their attacks. So that's going to be a useful card as well. Kieran. Switch your active Pokemon with one of your bench Pokemon. And then you do additional damage. That's excellent card. Supporter. Cramorant. 120 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon. Doesn't specify it needs to be the active Pokemon with that spit shot. So you can attack anyone, even the bench. Oh, look at that. Very nice. Got an A-Spec item card. Another good pull. Unfair Stamp. You can use this card only if any of your Pokemon were knocked out during your opponent's last turn. Each player shuffles their hand into their deck, then you draw 5 cards. And your opponent draws 2 cards. Super useful. Cool. I love these cards, the A-Specs. I mean, they just look so good. And a Revavroom foil. Got a few of them. Typically a pretty strong card. I feel like metal type is usually a bit stronger, heavier with their attacks. And lastly, we have Chandelure. And again, another ability there. Once during your turn, you may have each player draw a card. So that will be useful as well. Awesome. So we got some good stuff in here. Really excited about the Ace Spec and the Alolan Executor. That's really cool. Nice pack here.